Good evening, everybody. My name is Ferhan Mazad. We are doing exercise 3A, and this is our fifth episode on this exercise from the book number 1. This is the 8th edition, and the name of the book is Think New Syllabus Mathematics 8th edition, book 1. This book is published by the Oxford University Press, and this book is their property. The questions are also their intellectual property. I am just showing you the solution, and I'm just using this book to make clear this concept of converting the recurring decimal fractions into simple fractions. So we are working on the question number 8 and its D part, and you can see here they asked us to convert this into simple fraction. So that 7 dot means that this 7 will be repeated. This is recurring non-terminating decimal fraction. So you will get x.577 dot. I just wrote it like this. Then multiply both the sides with the 10. Why with the 10? Because I want to bring this 7 dot on the second decimal place, like here. So multiply both the sides with the 10. You will have 10x equals to 15.77 dot. So 10x minus x, that's 9x, equals to from the right side you subtract the right side. So 15.77 dot minus 1.57 dot. So you will have 14.2. The 14.2 is remove this decimal. You have to put a 10 downstairs. So bring this 9 on this side, it will multiply with that 10 and that will become 90. So if you want to convert this into mixed numbers, so 142 divided by 90, you will have 1 whole 52 by 90. So let's check if our answer is right or not. So I will do 142 divided by 90. It will be 1.5777777. You can see this 1.577777777. So this is how you will do the question number 8 and its D part. So I hope that you understand this question. So let's try the question number 9, and you can see, let me show you the question on number 9. He says express the following recurring decimals using dot notation. Okay, so it is very easy. Okay, question number 9, it's A part. Question number 9 is A part. Here a recurring decimal fraction is given, which is 1.017317 dot. And you have to recognize that which pattern is being repeated. And you can see this pattern, this is repeating. Okay, so I can write it 1.017317 because this pattern is repeating from here till here. So this is how you will write this. Then we have the question number 9, and I can show you to make it more clear to you. The question number 9, you can see question number 9, it's B part. Express the following recurring decimals using dot notation. Okay, so 4.444444. So that is the question number 9, it's B part. Question number 9, it's B part, where we have 4.4444 and dot. So you can write it like 4.4 dot, because this is the pattern which is being repeated. Okay, then we have the question number 9 and it's C part. In the question number 9 C part, we have 20.022323232 dot. So you have to recognize, you have to find out which pattern is being repeated. 232323. So I will write 20.0223. On this 23, I will put dots. That means that this is repeating. Okay, then we have the question number 9 and it's the D part, which is 7 point. This is 7.147 and 575, and then again 75. So you have to decide that which pattern is repeated. 75, 75, 75. So this is repeating. Okay. So I write here 1.14 on 7 and 5. On this 7 and this 5, I will put dots. So this was the question number 9. And you can see here the question number 9. I can show you again. Question number 9. The exercise we are doing is exercise 3A. And this is the question number 9 we just did. And we have done the question number 8 and its D part. And this is the book which I am using. And you can see here, think New Syllabus Mathematics 8th edition. And we are covering this topic from the book 1. You see, this book is the property of the Oxford University Press. Okay, the credit goes to them for the book and for the questions. Okay, the topic of this exercise and this chapter is decimals, and we are learning how to convert recurring decimal fractions into simple fractions. So I hope that this is clear to you. And if you find this video interesting and useful, please share the link of this video with those students who are involved in this math. So your sharing and your likes and your comments, they are an appreciation for my work, and they are a support to my work. Your appreciation and your support is very important for me. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night, sir. God bless you all.